Hello, dear Capricorn. How are you all? Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and we're bringing you your love reading for the month of April of 2023. Hope you're all doing fine. April is a very powerful month. We've got an eclipse. It's a new moon eclipse happening in Aries. So this will be a little bit challenging for you, dear Capricorn, especially if you're an Aries rising. If you're a Capricorn rising, the area of Aries will challenge you. Wow, okay, Three of Wands. It's like having put in the effort, waiting on some sort of a return. This could also speak to turning your back on a situation, or you've entered into a new portal and you're following what you're hoping to create. You're following your desire, right? You're inspired to possibly also connect with someone that could be distant from you. Okay, could be a fire sign, I suppose. Three of Wands is fire. Could be an Aries. I've just been mentioning Aries, right? Doesn't have to be. Let's see what's going on. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and the North Node, all in Capricorn. So if you're familiar with your natal placements, planetary placements in your natal chart, then you can check out the different signs where, let's say Venus, you could have Venus in Leo, for instance. Then you would check out love and money with Venus. Just an example. This reading will be extended through Patreon and through my website. So if this is your story, remember we're reading for many. So if this is not your story, maybe next time. You can get the links of the extended beneath this video. So Capricorn, dear Spirit, Capricorn, and love in April of 2023. Oh, wow. Talk about being hit by the eclipses. Exactly as I said, and all of April is, we're in the energies of the eclipses. There's some sort of karma playing out, and eclipse means something being eclipsed out of your life, something fated happening. There could be a moment of crisis and necessity for some sort of a decision, because we see here in the Judgment card, which is Pluto, dear Capricorn. And those of you that have been born in the last few days of Capricorn, you've still got Pluto very close to you. You're still dealing with Pluto the next couple of years, year and a half to 2 years. So it hasn't been easy for all Capricorn people, obviously those that are born in the last week and the last 10 days, past few years. Your life has been transforming on very deep fundamental levels, but this could speak to karma resolve. It's like needing to trust your intuition. We know that when the light of the sun from the eclipsed sun, because this is a new moon, which means obviously means that the light of the sun gets blocked out. So strong intuition, strong high senses and all that. And we're also having a full moon in Libra, so there's lots of changes for you, Capricorn. Nevertheless, April is an important month. Let's see, because this could speak to possible second chances or a resurrection after a death process. Obviously your love life hasn't been moving. You've been dealing with karma, surely. And of course Pluto and Scorpio, I should say. Scorpio is where the south node is, the south node of the moon, which is helping you get rid and detach from anything unhealthy that has finished in your life. So don't hold on to the old. It's a time of rebirth. Knight of Swords could be an air sign. Never an easy energy, lots of information, possible legalities. What's crowning you? What's on your mind? The Devil. Oh my God. Oh my God, dear Capricorn. The shadow side, fears. This is like detaching from fear and moving forward. Like letting go of any narcissistic unhealthy ties. We know the devil does speak to a maturation process. You're needing not to fear and look straight into the darkness, right? I don't know if some of you have been going through a shadow phase or dealing with someone that has been going through their shadow phase, and nevertheless, it's all about detaching, right? Also, you've been dealing with karma, as I was saying, karma and the shadow side, letting go of the fears, possible intimacy, fear of intimacy, or fear of, I don't know why I get someone sort of in the past. It's like a change in power dynamics here for me. It's like you having lost your power. It's like having lost your motto, having lost your power because of something greater than you. This could be a very strong sexual relationship, but it's like a restart. It's like a restart here. You are dealing with endings, major life decisions and endings. The Cancer, Capricorn, so it is about your relationships. Of course, if you're a rising Capricorn, then Cancer is your 7th house. So it's all your relationships and partnerships. I don't know if work and love are mixed here. We do have 3 major arcana cards. This is a very powerful reading, but the Chariot here says that the potential is you're moving towards victory. I don't know if this is also a possible decision that you've made to go in. You're going into an ending. It's like you're going into the darkness. There's so much power, so much movement here. Look at all the horses. This really, really powerful. And the Chariot can also possibly speak to a change of home, a change of residence. Not fearing becoming the person in charge here. It's like pulling up your socks. It's like you're going through a growth spurt. Cancer is all about emotional security. Capricorn is all about not fearing and taking the lead, right? And it does speak to a change in seasons. This change of seasons, the Aries chapter now, it's brand new beginnings for you, and this is going to change many, many dynamics. What's the possible outcome? We've got the High Priestess. Yes, some of you are going through an awakening, obviously. The High Priestess could also be wisdom, that through your experience here, you have become wise. You're starting to understand that there's a higher purpose for what's been going on with you. The High Priestess many times is a third party. So some of you may be detaching from an unhealthy third party relationship here. Some of you may be detaching from a past narcissistic, really unhealthy attachment here. Like you're going, this is like a karmic purge, I feel. And the High Priestess says you are trusting your intuition. That is what is giving you that boost to be able to move forward. Pay attention. April is going to be really, really important. You will have signs and synchronicities. What's going on? Oh, wow. We've got the Knight of Cups here. Water sign, obviously this is an offer. Someone has got doubts about moving forward. We know the Knight of Cups is not very certain about offering this cup. There is a maturity maybe level. This could be a Scorpio, it could be a Cancer, could be any other sign really. Let's see what's going on beneath that. There's the Three of Wands again. And you see that you've entered into a chapter, you've decided to walk through that portal and you're following your desires. Ace of Wands is the potential here. It's the fire burning and it's beneath you. It's what you're wanting to create. You're wanting to create something much more romantic and healthy than dark and dark and fearful. Right, this is a narcissism, this is egocentrism, this is dark energies, jealousy, vindictiveness, all those dark plutonian. We've got Pluto and Saturn here. My goodness. My goodness. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn, dear Spirit. What's going on? Let's take a message from the Energy Oracle from Spirit. Wow, fourth chakra and Archangel Raphael. The fourth chakra is the heart chakra, and it's in the reverse. Let's read why it's in the reverse. It's like you're not heeding the messages coming from Spirit, from Archangel Raphael. It's like a blocked heart here, this is. This card reversed indicates some blocks in the flow of your heart center energy. Perhaps it's an old sense of abandonment or the grief of a broken heart lingering from a long past event. Whether it's recent or not, this blocked energy stops you from caring for yourself and attracting love with others, and it can create an undercurrent of unhappiness that permeates your life. It's time to heal the old, stuck stuff and move on. Don't bypass the pain and pretend it doesn't exist. Instead, ventilate. Ventilate it in your journal and release it with an intention to be clear, happy, and self-loving. Meditate on the increasing light in your heart center and call on Raphael to help bring healing and clarity there. Love yourself and give yourself the approval you used to need from others. The healing will take place and happiness will return. See, I get that childlike necessity for nurturing and emotional security, which I feel you haven't had. So you've been going through a growth spurt, dear Capricorn. Obviously, it's like you're learning to walk and stand on your own. But remember what the card said here, what the wisdom said. It's like call on Archangel Raphael, love yourself, and meditate and try to open those blockages within your heart. This is Archangel Michael here saying that it's time to resurrect your life. There's a resurrection, there's a rebirth that's going on. And through that, you have become, whatever this experience was, you've become all the more wise, right? I don't know why I need to tell you to go and buy some pomegranates, the food of the gods. That will help you. I mean, we see the pomegranates here in the High Priestess. Get some pomegranate juice or something. It's like that will help give you more power, the power of intuition and your higher self, and make sure you're open to signs and synchronicity as Spirit is connecting and guiding you through this challenging time. Let's see. Capricorn in the month of April. What's going on? We've got, the open wound. The key is a resolution. This could also be a childhood wound or a past life wound. This is like Chiron. Chiron, the wounded healer, he was not respected, he was not valued. So I feel that this is a wound that you've been working with, feeling unloved, unwanted. But the key speaks to, because Chiron is the wounded healer, it's learning to work with the wound, and through your experiences and knowledge, become wiser and be able to guide others as well. So the key does speak to a revelation, though, and a resolution. Okay, this could speak possibly to a new home, a new chapter in your life as well. It does speak to liberation. You are getting liberated, dear Capricorn. This is incredible. Wow, you see, there is the cutting out, the scythe, right? You've been blocked from harvesting your abundance in love, possibly also finances, right? You need to cut the fear out, because this is a Scorpio card, and we've got a 10, which is an ending. Don't fear looking into the darkness. Don't fear looking into your shadow self as well. We all are born with fears. We need to be able to look them straight in the face, right? And, do what it is that we're needing to do. This could possibly speak to divorce. Yes, it can. Logically, it's like the death card. So Scorpio is where the South Node is, remember? But I feel that by mid-year, when the nodal axis from Scorpio, the South Node from Scorpio, North Node, Taurus, it's very positive for you. It's putting you on another path. And by mid-year, logically, this process should be complete. Yes, it's a heavy burden. You need to keep trusting, keep the faith. This could also be a possible spiritual connection that's showing up in front of you. We see the garden here, and it's a 20, just like the karma card, the judgment. We see happiness here. We see, I don't know, something to do with one's reputation. You've probably got support from friends, from people that you connect with. I don't know if this has got to do with reputation, but it's like second chances in love, in happiness, I should say, more so. There we go. We've got the storks, and the storks speak to a new cycle, a new home. And you've been going through, karmic cycle. Maybe it's time now for that to go. I mean, the storks do speak to Gemini, Mercury in Gemini, so being logical, this could speak to short distance travel. You're in transition mode, and there's movement, there's change for you. There is change. And you've become all the more wiser here. The book can speak to deception, having dealt with a possible Piscean, I don't know, but the book is closed. It's like closing a major chapter. It is Pisces energy, which Pisces is the 12th house of the zodiac, which could speak to secret love affairs, a moment of solitude, feeling blocked, going through reckoning, but also closing, dealing with karma, yeah? And this is like powerful. We've got the bear here, and the bear speaks to courage, having the courage, right? Some of you could be mothers as well. The bear is a position of power. It's protection. It's Mars in Aries. It's courage. It's leadership. Let's see what's going on. Why do we have the karma card here? We've got the Four of Cups, being unhappy, emotionally unhappy in a situation. Maybe this is also second chances, missed chances for happiness from the past. Why do we have the Knight of Swords? We've got the Seven of Cups. So in the past, deep past, there's been a lot of clarity where deception was concerned, which may have led you to challenges. It's like you saw something that may have been really challenging. It's like you've been going through an awakening, you've been deceived. I don't know also if it's got anything to do with legalities, paperwork, and anything written. Yeah. It's like someone having taken from you not only your happiness, but also sort of brought demise to your reputation. That's what I get here. That's a really big wound. That's a really big no-no for Capricorn. Okay, because reputation, a good reputation for you is very important in the world. What is the Chariot? We've got the Page of Wands. So there's a messenger, a message of desire, passion, inspiration in the recent past that's got this Chariot moving. And I do feel that it's Aries energy. Right? Maybe dealing, I don't know, the Page of Wands could be a child, for those of you that are a bit older, but it is a messenger, a message of enthusiasm, ready to go on a new journey. We've got a King of Wands here. King of Wands on the Devil card. King of Wands, and I'm not reading reversals, could be a fire sign, could be a Scorpio. This is the devil in your life, King of Wands, and I feel that if I was reading reversals, he would have come out in the reverse. Do not fear when there is fear, the power is on top of you. Don't let this person control your life. You need to stand in your own power and understand that you are a sovereign, free individual, and the power is within you to change the situation. Don't let fear cripple you. See, there's fear, 8 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Some of you have had such a bad experience that you are fearing and sort of bringing along the poison from the past to a new connection. Don't do that. Don't do that. Now, there is someone possibly that someone in your life here that is wanting to come forth, but they've got, I don't know, maybe they know, maybe there's someone you already know and they're fearing entering your life because of all the trouble that you're still going through. And a lot of, I see trouble with lots of legalities here. What is the High Priestess? Some of you are seeking wisdom from a tarot reader, an astrologer, who knows. Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy, is all about being able to read through the lines. Virgo is the Virgo Pisces energy. It's about being able to clear the fog, get grounded. This is the first step, dear Capricorn. The Knight of Pentacles is all about strategizing and planning for the future. Possibly something needs to mature, of course, and it's like, right now, it's more about the awakening and needing to, as the card said, open up your heart and look towards the future positively. Let's take one more card. And we've got the 6 of Swords. So we've got the 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords, which is looking good because you are transitioning, leaving the conflict here. It takes courage. You need to trust in your higher self. This could also be a Leo, who knows? But I see possibly a relationship, more than likely with a romantic offer on the horizon here. And I don't know also if you've already sort of made plans for the future. And I get telepathy here with the High Priestess as well. This could also be strategizing and planning for some sort of movement, some sort of transition. It could be a life transition, but also some sort of a trip, a get-together. Yeah. Yes, that's what I see, dear Capricorn. 6 of Swords, I don't know if this is talking about the 6th month of the year, so the month of June, possibly in the Cancer season. That will be an important time, obviously. We're going to have Venus retrograde in late July, August, which possibly also, I would say, from Cancer season to Virgo season will be a very important time for you. But a lot is still going on now. It's more about now waiting or sort of bringing your life, working on self-love right now and building your self-worth and knowing that you are worthy. All right? It takes a little bit of time, and I would say the King of Wands, you need to know that, as I said, because I feel that this is the devil in your life. This is someone that's used and abused you, and someone that could be very manipulative. So do take care. Make sure to trust your intuition. Courage is necessary. Trust is necessary. There is the Lovers, which is a divine union, a very important blessed union, and you've got to make a decision, obviously. Trust your heart, not your head. Don't always use just your logic. Listen to your heart. Our heart also speaks to us. All right. And I will leave you with that. We'll take more cards in the extended. I'm wishing you well. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Dear Capricorn, wishing you well.